if you don't know me already, I'm Lana Knedlik. Can you hear me okay with the mic? I am the president of the Kansas City Lesbian, Gay, and Allied Lawyers, and also a partner here at Stinson. So on behalf of both KC Legal and Stinson, welcome to tonight's event. As you may know, KC Legal is a relatively new bar association here in town. We've been up and running for a little over a year, and I do encourage you to take a look at our 2008 annual report in the background, and you'll get an idea of some of the things that we've been doing in the LGBT community, in the legal community, and at some of our regional law schools. And also on the back page of the annual report is our membership and sponsorship form. So if you're not officially a dues-paying member, feel free to fill one of those out and consider joining. Part of what we want to do at KC Legal is develop relationships with each other and with the broader legal community by holding networking events like this one. And tonight I am delighted to introduce Judge Deanell Reece Tacha as our featured guest. Judge Tacha, if you don't know her, is an overachiever among overachievers. President Reagan appointed Judge Tacha to the United States Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit in 1985. She served as Chief Judge on the circuit from 2001 to 2007. But prior to her appointment to the bench, she served on the faculty at the KU Law School, my alma mater, go Jayhawks, and was also Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs at KU. Judge, when she's not on the bench, she's very busy. She has previously chaired the Judicial Division of the American Bar Association and the United States Judicial Conference Committee on the Judicial Branch. She's been a member and the commissioner of the United States Sentencing Commission and president of the American Inns of Court Foundation. In 2008, she received the prestigious Devitt Award from the American Judicature Society. On a more personal note, I had the pleasure of clerking for Judge Tacha from 1996 to 1997. And with all due respect to Mark Foster and Mark Hendricks, I often tell people that it is one of the best jobs that I've ever had. Aside from working for a woman who is an amazing role model professionally, perhaps the best thing about working for Judge Tacha was witnessing her sense of graciousness, family, and community. Whether it be her sense of collegiality with her fellow members of the 10th Circuit, her loyalty to her law clerk family, and most certainly her devotion to her personal family. And to this day, Judge Tacha is one of my role models in how she interacts with and welcomes people on a personal level. I'm going to get a little bit more personal here. At the time I clerked for the judge, I was not out yet. I was in the process of coming out to myself, and it would be a couple of years before I would come out to my family, and a little bit longer until I would officially come out at work. And yet I remember very well the day that I came out to the judge for a couple of reasons. And first, it's because it was the day that she was actually elevated to be Chief Judge on the 10th Circuit. And after the ceremony, she had invited all of her law clerks and Justice Breyer to a reception at Johnny's Tavern in Lawrence. So, as an aside, you just have to love somebody who invites Justice Breyer to a dive bar like Johnny's. But I just remember that day, again, because of how graciously and warmly she welcomed me and my then first serious girlfriend. It was one of those moments where when I look back, I am thankful that Judge Tacha is in this world and that she's on the bench. The second reason why I remember that day is kind of a funny story. I managed to actually get behind the bar at Johnny's, right where Justice Breyer was sitting.
On the bar, he was sitting.
He was sitting at the bar, and I asked Justice Breyer what he would like to drink, and he looked at me and said a Coke or soda, and I gave him kind of that disappointing look, and he quickly and politely corrected himself and told me he would like a draft beer. So I got to pour Justice Breyer a draft of beer, and that's kind of my claim to fame from that day. Well, tonight we don't have Justice Breyer. We do have some beer, but we have someone better than Justice Breyer, in my opinion, and that's Judge Tacha. So please join me in welcoming her to tonight's event. Thanks.